see him back. Second quarter, no score. Auburn's driving. Ben Leard back to throw. Reverse skate. The All-American player Anthony Poindexter ripping it off. Virginia capitalized here. 4 plays later, Aaron Brooks. Good time, and he's cranking it up. In the corners, Kevin Coffey, and he's still running. 61 yards and into the end zone. 6-0 Virginia. PAT no good. Second quarter, Leard. He's pressed. Maurice Anderson's after him and stripping him. Cavaliers recover. Time running down now in the second quarter, and Virginia is going to try to get into field position for a field goal. The short run to center the ball a bit more. That works well enough, but then no one calls timeout, and clock expires, and George Welsh says, I think we'll work on clock management in practice this week. Third quarter, there's more trouble for Ben Leard. Back to throw. Monsanto Pope's after him. He strips it, recovers. And Virginia with a little D, shutting out Auburn. In fact, Auburn is shut out in a home opener for the first time since 1927. Virginia wins its first opener in 7 tries against ranked opponents under George Welsh.
Donovan McNabb is there. McGuire. Play fake. Got about a day and a half to throw. Looks to his right, rolls right, finds Quentin Spotwood. Hits him on a 36-yard strike. Syracuse feeling good later in the drive. McNabb, who was 22 of 28 for 300 yards in the air, going to play the option, except nobody plays his option. Scoots into the end zone. Syracuse would go up 27-24 after the 2-point conversion. Meanwhile, T. Martin says, just give me the ball. On the ensuing drive, 3rd and 10, Martin proving he too can. McNabb scrambling out of a crumbling pocket. Nobody's open, and there he goes. Tucks it under, and 58 yards later down the sideline, he's pushed out of bounds. Right there would be a roughing penalty. It would add another 15 yards on the play. Set up a field goal. Or a touchdown to go up 31-27. Less than 5 minutes left. Syracuse down by 1. McNabb rolls out and finds Darrell Daniel for a 47-yard score. The play set up a Syracuse field goal. Orangemen up 33-31. Less than 2 minutes left. Here it is. 4th and 7. Here's your ball game. That's pass interference. Will Allen tried to go right through the defender. And assistant coach for Tennessee, Kevin Ramsey, says, I'm glad you saw it. That led to this. 4 ticks left on the clock. Jeff Hall, 2-time All-SEC kicker, drills it in a hostile environment. As time runs out, Philip Fulmer walks off a winner. The Vols win it in Syracuse, the final 34-33. Caught the couch on fire. Watch this one right out of the gate. First quarter. Hooks up with James Watton. That turns into a 56-yard score. 10-7 Kentucky, second quarter. That man is loving it. Why? Because he's just eating Louisville's D alive. Jermaine White, here, you take one. 24-10 Kentucky. They would blow it wide open in the 4th. Couch, an unbelievable afternoon. This time, Quentin McCord, you're out there somewhere, and this one's for you. His 7th touchdown toss on the day. That ties a career high and put Kentucky up 55-16 and route to their 68-34 win. Tim Couch, Mr. Heisman. Ricky Williams, also in that Heisman race. Guess what, though? From the 4. Third quarter, Texas on top, 38-17. Williams in from 4 yards out, just 4 of his 200 and something. 45-17 Texas after the extra point. Less than a minute later, after New Mexico State fumbled, Ricky in love again with the end zone. His 6th TD of the day sets a school record, gives Texas a 52-17 lead. They would go on.
Not a room to be had in town as the 12th-ranked Mountaineers hosted John Cooper and the top-ranked Buckeyes. First quarter tied at 3. Michael Wiley played behind Pepe Pearson the last couple years. Not playing behind anyone here, 35 yards. Then on the next play, it's Wiley up the middle, 18-yard touchdown, 17 carries, 140 yards. Ohio State up 10-3. Late second quarter, it's 20-3 Ohio State. Mark Bolger rolling right for the Mountaineers, finds Sean Foreman, incredible grab in traffic. Bolger, 23-37, 232 yards and 2 TDs. West Virginia down by 10. Third quarter, Joe Germain, just his second ever start to David Boston. Germain, 18-32, 301 yards. Boston, 7 catches, 129 yards, and the Buckeyes win it in impressive fashion, 34-17. 11th straight season-opening win for Ohio State. It's the season closers that have been giving them problems. Defending co-national champ Michigan, opening at Notre Dame, facing Autry Denson and company. Tom Brady at the helm for the Wolverines. Notre Dame's first play from scrimmage down 3-zip. Denson 57 yards all the way to the Wolverines' 15. Denson, career high, 162 yards and 2 TDs. Set up a field goal to tie it at 3, and Denson is failing good. Third quarter now after a Notre Dame field goal cut the Michigan lead to 13-9. Clarence Williams, sandwiched by a couple Irish players, fumbles the football, and Notre Dame recovers. Bob Davie trying to inspire the troops. 3rd and 2 from the 4. Jarius Jackson, great play action. Dan O'Leary, his only catch of the game, but it was a big one. Notre Dame up 16-13. Williams bubbles. Next possession, it's Brady, who threw for 267 yards. Handoff to Ray. Jackson fumbles the football. Grant Irons, his brother Jarrett, played for Michigan. He recovers. Second straight Wolverines turnover in the quarter. Your very next play, it's Jackson stumbling a bit, regains his balance, and finds Rukai Nelson. 35-yard touchdown. Jackson 4 of 10, 96 yards. Notre Dame up 23-13. And Bob Davie celebrates the Irish pulling the upset 36-20. Huge win for a program that's had a cloud hanging over it all summer. Matchup in the Pac-10. 9th-ranked Arizona State hosting number 17 Washington. First quarter tied at 7. Ryan Keeley to Todd Heap. Beautiful grab. Heap deflecting it to himself and then bringing it down with one hand. It's 14-7 Sun Devils. Second quarter, 21-14 ASU. A little chicanery. The pitch goes to J.R. Redmond, 22 yards, and dives into the end zone. 28-14 ASU. Third quarter, they're up by 7. Washington coming back. Brock Hewitt's pass deflected to Dane Looker. One of 2 TDs for Looker. We're even at 28. Fourth quarter, Redmond breaking some tackles, some incredible blocking there. Redmond, 252 all-purpose yards. Takes it all the way back to the Washington 20-yard line before he's dragged down. That would set up Keeley to Tariq McDonald. 8-yard touchdown. One of 3 TD passes for Keeley. ASU up 3. Game over, right? Wrong. Last chance for Washington. 4th and 17. Hewitt to Reggie Davis. 67 yards for the touchdown. Hewitt, 27 of 47, 321 yards and 4 TDs, getting his Heisman candidacy off to a very good start as Washington pulls it out 42-38. Important factoid alert. This was the 5th time these teams have opened with each other. The previous 4 times, the winner has gone on to win or share. Rams up 14-13. Colorado's Mike Machete, the JC transfer in his first college game, to Javon Green, 13-yard TD. Machete, 21-32, 257 yards, 3 TDs, buffs up by 6. Still third quarter, Cedric Cormier, the redshirt freshman, gets a nice wall of blockers, and he takes off 82 yards for the touchdown as Colorado runs its winning streak over the Rams to 8. 42-14 is the final. The loss snapping Colorado State's 10-game win.
21-3 Gators in the second. Jesse Palmer back to pass. He's got Travis Taylor. Palmer 301 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. The Gators roll it up 49-10. Number 6 K-State versus the Sycamores of Indiana State. 28-zip Wildcats. David Allen takes it. He finds a seam, as we like to say, and we'll buy. Nice little move there, and he's gone. 63 yards for the score. K-State just plain mean. The 1AA Sycamores got wonkered. 66-zip. Crouch passes. Kentucky wins 68-34. Central Florida, Louisiana Tech. Dante Culpepper, Kenny Clark, 46-yard touchdown. Culpepper threw for 3 TDs, ran for 2 more, 370 yards passing as UCF wins it 64-30.
It is going to be Adrian Duncan, not Reggie Austin. You can forget about it. Off his hands, though. Will it be recovered in the end zone? Yes, touchdown Air Force. Unbelievable. What else can go wrong?
Vaughn Sanders again, a big opening, trying to make it happen, gets away, gets a block from Jackson, falls in for the touchdown, up and over. What a great block by Stevie Jackson, and then Sanders goes up and over.
Early on with Miami of Ohio after losing their starter, Oscar Davenport. Fourth quarter, 10-0 Tar Heels. Travis Prentice runs it in. We are tied at 10. 1 second left. John Scott. The 37-yard field goal is good. The upset is on 13-10. The final, the Red Hawks take it. Davenport missed this one because of a twisted left knee. It happened early.